overwhelming support for dry weather this week. Happy Election Day, everyone. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci. Let's take a look at some of our headlines here. Not a drop of rain in sight. Not today on Election Day, not Wednesday, not any time until this weekend. And this weekend, we have a few showers around, but it's not a washout. I think some of your outdoor plans will be just fine here. And then early next week, winter is back. And yes, flurries are possible. The S word, snow, is maybe back in the forecast next Tuesday. All right, let's take a look at Long Branch here in Monmouth County. From the Promenade Beach Club, a glorious sunrise here for our Election Day. We take a look at New Jersey, not a cloud in the state. Not much in the way of cloud cover up and down the East Coast. Cold front passed through the area early yesterday. We have a big area of high pressure in store, and this is going to keep us dry until the weekend. High temperatures for our Election Day in the upper 50s. Pretty seasonable for going out to the polls if you haven't voted already. Wave height's still on the high side, though, 4 to 5 feet. Good news is we don't vote out in the water. We vote on land, and we're good there. Taking a look at our past 6 election days, we're more like 2022 and 2020 rather than the past 2 years, which are quite mild on election day. Even some mid-70s last year inland. All part of that record-long dry streak we had last fall. For our Tuesday night, we are going to be on the cooler side, but no frost inland, and that's because of the breeze that we have that will help to mix the air at the ground, the immediate ground, just enough where we prevent those ice crystals from forming. So the growing season continues in inland Atlantic County, and inland Cape May County, as well as Cumberland and Salem, and of course the beaches have been frost-free also. For our Wednesday, we're mild. Temperatures in the mid-60s here. It does turn breezy as we go later in the day, but still going to see plenty of beautiful sunshine around. And then it goes downhill as we go into the early part of next week. Winter's first shot. You're looking at temperatures about 5,000 feet high. We call this a mid-level weather pattern here. What are we looking at? You see those blues coming on in as we go into our Monday and Tuesday. This will be our biggest shot of cold air to date. High of only 50 on Monday. I do believe some places probably just end up in the upper 40s for highs. We should have a killing freeze sometime early next week for the inland areas here. And yes, we could even be seeing a few snow showers. Just flurries, really, as we go into Tuesday. We'll talk about that later, though. For now, we have dry weather right through the rest of the work week. Some frost is possible inland on Friday morning here. We go over to Saturday and Sunday. A few showers around. Not a washout either day. I just have the cloud cover icon in for Saturday because it's going to be fairly cloudy, but not all that wet. I promise you that. On our episode of Tidal Flooding Talk tonight, we have Kylie Price from Inside Climate News. She's back again to talk about ghost boats. Those are the boats that just hang out in the waterways after a storm that get pushed around and the owners don't come back for them. She talks about what we're doing about it across the country and where we go forward. So if you want something separate of election night coverage, check out Tidal Flooding Talk tonight at 7 p.m. And of course, you can find it on all of our social media platforms.